Hello, Ravens fans, and welcome to another season preview. I'm Aaron Schneider, Sports Information Director at Anderson University, and joining us for our women's soccer season preview is head coach Jen Myhre. How are you doing today?
Doing well, Aaron. So thanks for having us.
Okay. Now, for to kick things off, what are your goals / expectations going into this year?
Yeah, every season, our goal is to be the best team that we can, and that's for each individual player and as a team collectively. How can we grow and develop both on and off the field? Just become better players, better teammates, better leaders, better sisters of Christ, and just how we're preparing them for the game of life itself through the game of soccer. And so we're excited. I think we're going to be really competitive this year. It's a great group. I mean, we're basically a week into preseason, seeing a lot of good things and teams coming together. And our goal is always be top 4 of the conference. I think we're right in there. Even the last couple of years, every game, it's a competitive game. So it doesn't matter who you play. And this year, the conference is taking actually 6 teams to the conference tournament. But I can see us definitely competing in that top 4 mix, and no reason why we can't be number 1 if we take care of the little things and finish our chances.
All right. Now, what are your team's strengths for this year?
I think the first thing that we saw early on is just the depth of this team. From the whole entire group, we're probably 2 deep in every position, which is great. So a lot of different combinations. Injuries come up here and there. People can step up and fill in. This past Tuesday, we played DePaul. We mixed everyone in, basically did a whole lineup change every 15 minutes, and level was consistent. Great plays with each period. So we're excited where it's a team that's definitely striving together, pushing each other, strong across the board technically. And we always talk about what it means to be part of the AEWS family and being united, serving one another, being there. Just we love the game that's more to it, and feel like this team really embraces that they really care for each other, they support each other, they work hard for each other. And at the end of the day, it's how do I give my best for the person beside me and the God above me? And I think they really embrace that mindset, and excited to see how those even relationships deepen over the time this season, and how that even translates to on the field, their connection and the play there.
Okay, and I think, and looking at our personnel for this year, I think what we saw last year, we had a lot of juniors that were beginning their first year as a starter. And then now we've got those same people all in their senior year back for their second year as a starter. We've got virtually all of our starters coming back, along with many contributors on the bench, as you talked about. So first going in, talk about your senior class.
It's always exciting when you have a core group of that finish out together. I think might have been 14 their freshman year to finish out with 10. It's been unbelievable that way. And they each individually bring so much to the team. You talk about each person has a role in their strength, and seeing them even develop as a player over their 4 years and as people. It's always exciting where, they come in, some of them just play a little bit freshman year, and then a year or 2 later, you see it click. And if it's just, fitness wise or on the field. So one, it's a group that's trusted the process, that's bought in, and excited for them to finish strong together over this year. So just going through them, Mallory Hausman, and so she's actually transitioned with us last year, played lacrosse her first 2 years, played soccer in high school, and we had talked with her initially recruiting, but wanted us to come in when the lacrosse program was just started and really lay that foundation. So as a goalkeeper, I'm looking for her to be strong and competitive in the goal there. And it's really, I think this being her second year on the team has really stepped up, is feeling like, all right, now I'm a leader, I know how things go, and really being able to give back not only to the other goalkeepers, but the team itself. We have Jess Pulowski, who's been on the wing, technical, good speed of play there, really taking players on. Versatile too. I mean, came in, I'm playing a little bit of midfield and wing, and see her really, I think this year with our team and personnel on the outsides, just good endurance and speed across the board. And then Maggie Kalinick, another senior, wears initially came as a midfielder, pulled her back as an outside back last year. She got healthy from a couple injuries. Really worked hard this past summer, and excited for her to finally feel well, be fit, be ready, and should be a lot of attacking on the outside backs and getting into the support play from there. And then Nadia Bentley, Stepped in last year as the center back, really anchored well there. So see her, in that back line as well. A player that's going to, give her all, put her body in front of the ball. I know last year we were, in the games, Nadia worked was, sometimes 4 or 5 ice bags later, but a player that, that's going to go in all time and give her best effort no matter what's in front of her. And then Caitlin Ravel, has been consistent in the midfield, probably rotating both from a little defensive and attacking mindset, but reads the game well, really good through balls in and making sure that second and third run up into the attack. Then I have Nicole Miller, who last year really anchored the outside back as well. So someone that's good speed, endurance, gets forward, nice with the left-footed crosses, coming across on the wing and the backside ball in there. And another player that's just going to go in, be hard, be competitive, and just really reads it and understands support play. Then Rachel Milford, stepping in the back line as well in there. I really worked hard this past summer as well, seen tons of growth, and one that's going to really steps up strong with the ball. Another one that's all heart and all in all the time. Then Harper, mainly we're looking her up at the target position, so that central forward. Really strong checks the ball, turns well under pressure, and in the box, gets her time and space, gets a good look on the ball, and can really finish on frame and has a solid shot there. Then Carissa, another one in that midfield mix, where great getting up, winning air balls, playing balls wide, good speed of play, and the mindset to just go attack and look on goal. And then Hannah Plank, who we call HP, also in that midfield, sort of central rotation, one that same thing, like reads the game well, goes up, loves that air ball, and then it's good too. It's just like communicating, directing on the field and seeing the support play. So with that senior class, like they basically cover the entire field in places. So they're veterans now. They know how we play, and it's fun to see them now. Like we say, leave your legacy. If that's on the field, someone on the team, they really can look back and say, okay, this is the impact I had and how did I serve my team? And then really we want it to be the best year for them, and excited to see what the season has for it.
Absolutely. Now going on to your junior class.
So junior class, sort of we call it trifecta midfield, sort of 3 in here with Taylor Baker, Taylor Fort, and Brooke New. So the 2 Taylors, looking in the midfield rotation from an attacking mindset. They play well combinations, good strikes on the goal, and really being able to bring a creativity in that midfield. We're playing quick and simple. So looking for a lot of goals out of that group. And then with Brooke too on the outside, player that's really stepped up her game last year, taking players 1v1 on the wing, being able to come in and cross the ball, and put good defensive effort in that final third.
All right, and then now who are you expecting to make an impact from the sophomore class?
Yeah. So sophomores, it's a great group of 8 players coming back here, going over there. So more in the attacking mindset. We have Izzy Trader, who's really sort of grew last year on the wing, can get by people. If the ball comes across, reads a good air ball in the space. They have Mandy Williams, that's basically in that defensive area, either the defensive mid, center back. She reads it well, the ball's coming over, she can good touch, and then good distribution off of it, and support play underneath a bit. That has the mindset to attack and strikes the ball well to get on goal. Hannah Case, in the back line, center back, and they're really worked on like good positioning with her, stepping up and containing. And she's one too, where if she gets the ball, she wants to look forward. And so like finding feet and getting out quick out of the back space. Izzy Wilson, another one on the outside, either as a target or winger. She didn't play last spring with COVID. She was working and taking online classes. So it's great to have her back with the team fully. Brings really just an attacking presence and mindset. She's going to go in hard. She's going to get something off of it and really create some chances. And then Anelli, rotating in the attacking, either as a target or a attacking mid, where good combination, reads the ball well. She had a good through ball into the DePaul game, which actually drew a PK foul and put the PK away, which was great to kick off the year with our first goal there.
Okay.
And Rebecca Heisel on an outside back, probably one of our fittest players on the team, can get up, has great endurance. And we're looking for her to get up and press. And then when we need recovery runs back and behind, she can switch the center back and then track the runs on the backside ball there. And then our two sophomore keepers. So Meg and Emily had great training with them last year. They're ones that just love to go out there. They'll work hard. Both had great games and even some key saves in this past scrimmage we had. And so looking for those three. We have great depth in the goalkeeping, and just each day they know that there's be ready whenever we need, and take it one game at a time. Just love their mindset to train and get better each day.
All right, and then finally rounding out for the roster, going through your freshmen.
Yeah, so another sort of 8 freshmen in this year, and really excited how they've really meshed well with the team. It was great to have a lot of them here over the summer with our summer camp, and they got sort of adjusted to campus with the team. And so it's a group that's already jumped in, adjusted well, and all across the board is going to be a strong impact. So we have Kate Bender, most likely on an outside wing, going 1v1 to their left-footed player. That's going to get some crosses and create some chances in the attack. Holly Garrett is an attacking mid or outside wing. Same thing, technical on the ball, looks to play quick and simple and can get forward into space. We have Lauren Brown, another one on the wing that really gets into the attack, a good combination, and presses well defensively, which we want to put up in that final third. Is if our forwards can press and we win the ball up top, that's much better than trying to chase it and then recover all the way back to the defensive area. Kylie Coffey, likely in the defending area. She's coming off an injury right now, so currently not playing, but smart player. We're excited to hopefully when she gets back sooner than later, healthy, will really contribute into that back line and been a great supporter, even though she's not currently on the field for us right now. Riley Strink, another likely a defensive mid. We're strong on the ball, good on the air balls, and then one that's going to play find feet and then let's support the play getting forward into space. Then Lily Casey, likely an attacking mid, someone that has great speed of play, combines it, and really finishes a good ball, can strike it well on frame from distance, and really can create opportunities and chances. Kylie Roberts, another one that we're actually switching up a little bit, pulling her center back right now. And I thought against DePaul, really stepped strong to the ball, made great recovery runs, and definitely from a back position, she's not going to let anything go by her. So she's going to have the mentality to step, to contain, and make sure that we're tight as a defense and we're going to get nothing in behind us. And then Riley Schultz is going to play, likely moving her. She's more of a midfielder, but we like her attacking mindset. And so right now is training as an outside back. Technical player, really reads into the attacking mindset where she can overlap as an outside back, and just plays well, quick and simple to her feet. So a class that's already made a lot of good impact, and we're excited to see them continually to grow and develop over these next months and over their 4 years as a Raven as well.
All right, for sure. And then to kick off the year, we are hosting Indiana Tech for our season opener. What are your expectations for them and how that match will look?
Yeah, I expect to be pretty competitive. We've played them a couple times in the spring and then some of our extra games against their teams. And it's one as an NAI school that it's going to be a little different look, where the one advantage they have right now is they've been training for a couple of weeks. They came in early August. They actually opened this weekend, which is nice for us, so we can actually scout, get a little of a inside look of how they're playing. But I think they're ones where we should match up strong. We take care of the ball, play quick little details, and just really get a little more of our combination, just finish on frame. It should be an exciting game, and I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, and then finally, what does your team need to do this year to be successful?
Yeah, and we talk about this, the most important game is the next game we play. So I think it's a mindset of, all right, what can we do? How can we grow today to be better for tomorrow? How do we stay unified? How do we support one another? And understand that the season is a journey. And so there's going to be great games. There are going to be some games where things maybe don't click or go the way we want. But do we have the mindset to relentlessly improve? How are we getting better as a team, individually, and understand that, it's the little things. So, can we finish, but can we actually score as well? Being really tight defensively, keeping our good shape, and really working on right now, this communication and awareness of marks, and just make sure that we're all on the same page as a team. And each day it's like relentless improvement. How are we getting better? The mindset to never give in, to support the person, know that every role matters, and how we can really be the best team that we can. This year, our theme is the idea of like build a house. And the idea is like, it's a process. So each day, how are we laying it either brick by brick, and understanding that, as a house too, there's different, you have the construction part, you have the electrical part. And so different roles is needed in different areas, but it's all important. And at the end of the day, what is our foundation? Our foundation is that cornerstone of Christ, who he says who we are, and understand our value is with him, and the confidence that gives us on the field, and just to love and to serve our teammates. And so I think it's, to be successful, it's stay unified, stay committed to the process, to our game plan, and just that endurance of enjoy the journey. And each and every day, it's like, all right, how can I sharpen each other, and then just enjoy being out here, and growing as a person.
All right. Well, I think I've covered the questions I wanted to. Ravens fans, thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow along with any more previews and any more content that we may be putting out on YouTube. Of course, follow your women's soccer team as they compete on Wednesday, and then throughout the remainder of the season. And then Coach Myhre, thank you for joining us, and good luck this year.
Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate all your support. I'm looking forward to a great year.